7:43 now, time for The Edge. He's an accomplished author who writes best-selling novels for a living. His past works include Gone Baby Gone, Mystic River, and Shutter Island, among others. His latest is Live by Night, and here it is right here. Dennis Lehane is joining us live this morning from New York. And Dennis, I know this latest book takes your readers to a Prohibition era, the 1920s. A lot of our viewers are not old enough to remember that time. So can you give us an idea of why you went in that direction and what life might have been like back then?
I would think life was extremely exciting. I mean, we're talking about a decade in American life in which the vast majority of the population just ignored the law of the land, which was that you can't drink alcohol. And everybody said, no, we're going to drink alcohol. And I think I kept thinking, how much fun would it be to have run into a friend on the street and say, here's the password for the speakeasy we're going to tonight. And that just must have been terrific. I mean, life was pretty exciting. And so this is about a young guy who gets swept up into the bootlegging business, particularly rum, and that leads him from Boston to the Latin Quarter of Tampa, and then ultimately to Havana, Cuba, which is where the rum came from.
But there is a fascination, or I don't know if it's coming back, if you will. I think Boardwalk Empire comes to mind on cable TV. Mm-hmm. There is a fascination with this time period for a lot of people, right?
Yeah, there really is, and I'm not sure. I don't think the question is why is there a sudden fascination, is why hasn't there been more of a fascination? I mean, we're talking about just an exhilarating time period. I mean, when you look back at it, you just go, wow, the clothes were great, the cars were cool, the women all wore sequin dresses. Everybody was drinking and smoking and having just a wonderful time. Jazz was exploding across the country. I mean, there was just a wonderful kind of sexy feel to everything going on in that decade. And then it all crashed with the stock market crash. But still, there's a reason they call it the Roaring '20s.
I kind of get the sense that if you would like to have lived back then.
I think so. I think it would have been fun. I mean, I would have missed my smartphone, but beyond that, I can't think of too much I would have missed.
That's a good point. iPhones were not around back then in the day. Is it safe to say this will be heading to the big screen one of these days? Because a lot of your books have become great movies.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, his company bought this for the big screen, so we'll see what happens.
And how is it that, I don't know if your success has surprised you over the years, but a lot of authors would be just content with one bestseller, but you've written a number of bestsellers. You continue to do so. Are you surprised by what you've been able to do, or is it just you make it that easy?
No, it's not. It's not easy, and yes, I'm completely surprised. I was raised Irish Catholic, so I keep waiting for the sky to fall in. I'm just overwhelmed by my success, and so much of it is yes, there's some hard work. There's a lot of hard work, actually, but then there's so much luck. I've been just really lucky. I'm in the right place, the right time, and I got involved, certainly on the movie level, with some very good people.
Well, that's awesome, and you're on your way again here with Live by Night. It's the latest bestseller out from Dennis Lehane. We appreciate it. We'll look forward on the big screen, and we appreciate a couple of minutes of your time this morning, Dennis. Thank you.